Daily hello. Hello. So, super tired today. You can hear all the fans going in the background. We are so hot. The other day I posted on social media an image, and what I had done is I had taken from Time Hop. When you are looking at your time hops and it's showing you what day, well, what year I should say, so you're like 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it shows you what the temperature was, which I think is pretty cool. But anyway, it showed that, so 5 years ago it was like 65 degrees, and then 4 years ago it was 74 degrees, and then 2 years ago it was 74 degrees, and then 1 year ago it was 86 degrees, and now we are like 90 degrees. So, of course, there's just no truth, obviously, to global warming, because we're definitely not getting hotter. You hear the sarcasm. So anyway, I just thought I would share that so that you know what all of this noise is. I'm trying to hydrate like crazy because, it's just hot. And when it gets hot here, oh my goodness, the spiders. Oh, I know they have a place. Everything has a place. I hate spiders. Let me just share that. I hate them. They're icky and ew, and just thinking about them. I had to go hose down my deck because I couldn't sit there because there was a bunch of spider webs and it's just gross and ooh. Yeah, I'm not a spider girl. In fact, there was a spider last night that tried to come in from the garage, and my husband is so slow, and it went back out in the garage. So what did I do? I sprayed the crap out of the whole door jamb with essential oils. I'm like, that sucker's not coming back in here. Yeah, that's me. When you see the little images of the person before a spider and then after a spider, they become like the kung fu expert. Yeah, that's me. So, I did post today about nutrition and supplements on my Paleo Veggie blog, and I think it's really important that we really start considering how nutrition affects us. I was talking to another wellness coach today, and she was talking about how, she's tried the FODMAPs and, a variety of things, and what it comes down to is there's no, exact science. She can't, black and white line what's going on with her or what's going on with her husband. Another holistic coach that I talked to today, sort of the same thing. Her personal problems are perhaps PCOS, perhaps the fertility issues that they're struggling with is malfertility issues, and that's the problem. All of these issues are so hard to define. It's very individualized. You cannot say too many statements that are black and white. But I can say that what I'm reading out there, and in fact, for malfertility, what I'm reading out there when they're dealing with cancer patients, because, these men want to be able to recover and go on and have children. They're recommending to these cancer patients to not take folic. They're not saying don't take folate. Completely different things. They're saying do not take synthetic supplementation to support your fertility. This is out there, you can research. There is more and more data that we are finding that synthetic is not going to give your body the same support as whole foods. And there are very few supplements, even in the superfood range, that are truly whole food, no synthetic additions, supplementation. And so what you have to determine is what is right for you. And so, you know, that's where you're going to have to question yourself and what works for me, and maybe even journaling and keeping track of things that work and things that don't work. But it also comes down to not just reading labels, but researching the product. There's one company that I am a super fan of. They've got some fantastic products out there for both personal training and for both men and women, as well as for, you know, superfood supplementation and digestive health and just cleaning out the toxins from your system. And they've done clinical studies. But one of their lines is half fantastic, half not fantastic. And so even though they might use this brand name, and people may say, oh, you've got to try this brand name, this is fantastic, this is the best thing I've ever taken for my health, half of it has been fortified with synthetic vitamins. The other half of the line has not. Read your labels, research, be your own prescribing nutritionist. Be your own guide to what makes you feel healthy. That's the best you can do. And then get out there and foster relationships and build a tribe of people that are just like you that you can turn to for questions. Because that's what I do. When I'm working with clients that have specific issues, so if I'm working with clients with fertility issues, I'm going to go ask all the wellness folks that I know that have dealt with fertility, what's, you know, some of the things I can throw out there for my client to go talk to their physician about. If I am working with a client who wants to get into shape, you know, I'm going to, if it's some, you know, if they have a problem that I haven't dealt with, I'm going to throw it out there to the personal trainers that I know and say, hey, what are you doing to keep in shape? You know, I've got a client with XYZ. What would you recommend? Because I haven't dealt with this before. That's why we have a variety of people in our tribe, a variety of experience, and that's why we build those relationships, because there's no black and white. There's just lots of information, and then personally, you can guide yourself from all of that information. It's good to have a coach, it's good to have someone to give you all of the options, but you have to feel it in your heart. So this is Coach Barbara. I'm not sure if I'll get to my daily hellos this weekend. I'm just so jam-packed with trying to get things done. But I just wanted to make sure and let you know ahead of time that I'm going to do my best to get those daily hellos in. Hopefully I will have the internet access to do that. If I don't, then I will be back here on Monday. And so just have a fantastic weekend, all right? I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.